What's going on, y'all? I know y'all waiting on this castrating band. I got old Rusty. Hey, the band did good. They cut the tail off, but on these castrating bands, Rusty bit his tail off. So if I wouldn't have came out, he probably would have bleed to death. But you got to be careful with them. Make sure you check on your dog all the time. But I rebanded it stopped the blood from spewing. And hey, he's doing all right. So hey, the band worked. His tail's cut off. We good. But that's just what I want to say. Just got to be careful with the band. Make sure you check on your dogs. I check my dog twice a day. When I feed them in the morning, then when I come home from work. I want to see if anything wrong with them. Bond with them. That's just what I do. But that's Rusty's tail. I don't know if you can see it. The band did it, but like I say, he had bit the first one off, but I put it back up there, and that's what it did.
Let me reiterate about Rusty. He bit from the band on back off. Guess we say, how did he stand, bite his tail off? Because the nerves was dead. That's what the band does. But what I did the next morning when I saw it, I just rebanded to stop the blood. Took him to work with me, stopped by Walmart, got a muzzle, put a muzzle on. When I feed him, I take the muzzle off. When he finished eating, I put the muzzle back on. After a couple of days, I just took the muzzle off and he stopped messing with the band because he was used to it. He couldn't mess with it. So after 30 days, the remainder of the tail and the band where I banded at fell off. He was the only dog I had to put a muzzle on. The rest of them did not mess with the band. Don't know why. I guess some dogs just like that. But it's always a learning experience. Every dog is different.
Got old man Hoss. Band got him. I had to reband his. His had shifted. So I rebanded it. It fell off. Probably fell off yesterday. It takes about a month. About a month for the band to actually do a job. But it actually does its job. But like I say, you just got to keep checking on them. I ain't even got to mess with the band. So that fell off. I just had to reposition it, but it was almost fell off, but I just put another band on it. That probably was March 7th. I put another band on it, reposition it, and then it fell off. It fell off yesterday. So that's old Hoss. I actually did pretty good on it.
What I'm talking about with Hoss is probably on March 7th when I went out there and looked at it. His had shifted. It came off of where it was at. It was almost off. So all I did was reposition it back onto where it was cutting in at. And on March 10th, it had already fallen off.
This is bit. Her tail came off. Hers was the first to fall off. But hey, like I say, the castrating band works. You just got to be patient. Check on your dog every so often. Like I say, I feed mine in the morning. And when I get home from work, I come out and check on them, make sure nothing's wrong with them. But hey, they all doing good. There's this bitch tail. It was cut too. Castrating band does a good job. But like I say, you just got to be patient. Wait for it to fall out off on its own. But the main thing is checking on your hound. Like I say, Rusty bit his tail off. The first night I put it on, he bit it off. Came out, he was bleeding. So I put another band on to stop the bleeding. Then I took him to work with me because I had my dog box. And I just went to Walmart and got a muzzle, put a muzzle on him for a couple days. And then that solved the problem. You just got to be patient and it'll do its job.